Germany's Intercity Express, or ICE, trains have been in service for over 30 years now, and they have become world famous in that time. But today, I wanted to focus on a member of the ICE family that doesn't get as much recognition as the electric units. This is the diesel-powered BR605 ICE-TD, brought to Train Simulator by Dovetail themselves. The BR605 was released as an add-on for TS on the 31st of January 2015, which makes the add-on 10 years old at the time of this video's production. You can still get the ICE-TD from Steam, where she costs 24 New Zealand dollars at full price. I don't remember how much I paid, since I got the unit in November 2015, but one wonders how Dovetail could justify charging such a high full price for the ICE-TD. These were 4-car diesel-electric multiple units, of which 20 examples were built by Bombardier and Siemens between 1998 and 2000. The design bears a strong resemblance to the BR411 ICE-T, a 7-car electric set built around the same time as the BR605. The diesels were used on various long-distance routes throughout Germany, such as Dresden to Nuremberg. Sometimes, they also ran international services from Hamburg in Germany to Copenhagen or Aarhus in Denmark. Unfortunately, the ICE-TDs were plagued with mechanical problems throughout their working lives, and as a result, they were quite short-lived. The final members of the class were withdrawn from service in 2017, less than 20 years after entering service, and although most of the class have since been scrapped, 2 units were apparently repurposed as Advanced Train Labs in 2019, and they're still in service today. Before moving on to the next segment, and because I didn't know where else to put this clip, we'll have a short intermission from a Stadler Flirt 3. I realised that I can play a certain iconic guitar riff on this unit's horn, and no, it's not the one from Lowrider. That wasn't even played on guitar. I wanted to like the ICE-TD in TS Classic, since I'm interested in the real units, but I was left feeling disappointed in what I got for my money. For the longest time, I thought the acceleration and braking physics were ludicrously overpowered, especially the brakes, but I think you'd better see how quickly this train speeds up and slow down for yourself. If anyone who's more knowledgeable on these units is watching, feel free to let us know in the comments on how accurate or inaccurate these physics are. There are other issues that I have with this train besides the physics. You only get one livery, namely the stock standard Deutsche Bahn white with the red stripe. There's no difference in horn volume regardless of whether you're in the cab or external views. There's only one cab camera position. You can't turn round for the full 360 degrees in the passenger view. This unit only has destination options for stations on 2 routes, namely Hamburg to Hanover and Hamburg to Lübeck. You can't hear any traction motor audio, even though this is a diesel-electric train, and, in multiple cases, I was seeing all but 1 or 2 coaches in the consist tilting the wrong way as I went round a corner. The BR605 only comes with scenarios for the Hamburg to Hanover route, released way back in July 2013. While I was making this review, I was surprised to find out that this route is now the same price as the standalone ICE-TD, so make of that what you will. Fortunately, there are some community-made scenarios for this unit that you can download from Steam Workshop. These scenarios often see the BR605 running on other routes besides Hamburg to Hanover. Before moving on to the conclusion, I think it's only fair if I mention some things that I actually like about this add-on, although the list is quite short. It's nice to see any depiction of this unique unit in Train Simulator. The external modelling and passenger view details are decent, and it's good to see that the unit has working PZB, CIFA, LZB, GNT and AFB systems, although, out of personal preference, I normally drive with PZB and CIFA disabled. As for GNT and AFB, they are the unit's tilting and speed set systems respectively. In this case, AFB is increased by pressing the Y key and reduced by pressing the C key. As for LZB, I believe that's a system that allows trains to run faster than 160 km per hour. It's used on the dedicated high-speed lines throughout Germany, such as the Hanover to Würzburg route, although ironically, this footage was not recorded on the Kassel to Würzburg route in TSW. Now, as much as I like the real BR605 ICE-TD for her unique status as the only diesel in the ICE family, I cannot recommend this add-on for TS Classic. She presents poor value for money, but the mediocre sounds and, in my opinion, overpowered physics are the main letdowns for me, and I can only give this unit a 4 out of 10. Of course, this has just been my personal opinion, and if you can still enjoy Dovetail's rendition of the ICE-TD, that's alright by me.